Hi, I'm Kathleen Hall, and this is The Way I See It.
Hello, my name is Ken Pierre. This is The Way We See It.
So the way I see it today, I wanted to talk and think it's interesting, the concept of surrender. We live in a world where surrender has historically meant like the white flag. I give in, I'm not strong enough, I'm a failure, I surrender. And it's what I learned, I think, when I went to Emory in graduate school was throughout time, whether it's philosophically or theologically and psychologically, they looked at surrender as a grace, as a very holy, sacred thing. And instead of seeing it as surrender, saw surrender as allowing yourself to be in a state of grace where you can receive anything. For an example, if I'm struggling with my job or struggling with another person, to say, I surrender. It keeps you in total acceptance, feeling like you're in a state of grace, allowing any help possible to come in, be that another person, divine intervention, something else happening in the future. So it was a completely different concept to me as I learned later in life that surrender is so powerful. And also surrender in the theological and spiritual way means coming home to yourself, and you're allowing any possibility in the world to happen. Not one your ego wants or one you think you want, but you're allowing yourself for just incredible possibilities. So what is your feeling and your experience with surrender?
So initially, like what you said, beginning, like that's all growing up, all I knew was surrender means you're a failure, you quit, I've never looked at it as an aspect of coming home and self-realization and encompassing, I need to surrender myself in order to reach a new level. Mm-hmm. So this is all new. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, all I've known is surrender, white flag, especially being in the military, surrender? We don't know what that is. We don't quit on anything.
Yeah, and with my stress work, it's pretty interesting to watch, whether it's an executive or a woman who stays at home with children or they're just totally about ready to wig out. When I smile at them and they go, what can I do? And I go, surrender. And keep saying the mantra, I surrender. Mm. There is so much power in it and so much release and freedom.
True.
Yeah.
Like it's liberating.
It's liberating.
When you surrender, like in your head, that's how I feel. Like I'm done. Like yes, I give it up.
Yeah, and I had an experience. I have a Jack Russell, and she wanted up here, and I was. If any of you have a Jack Russell, you know how this is. And I surrendered and said, Grace, you just come up here, baby. Be part of the way I see it, because we know how you see it, darling. Everything is about you. So we invite you to surrender, and thank you for joining us today. And think about surrender, and maybe do some investigating inside of yourself and experience the power of it.
Yeah, so my name is Ken Pierre once again.
Kathleen Hall, thanks for joining us on The Way I See It.
Have a great day.
Have a great day.